Swimming like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp tank.
Hey everybody, welcome to the post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank. I'm your co-host Ted Jenkin, here with my co-host Lee Heisman. Of course, our guest today, Bill Falconer. He's the CEO of Live Oak Caregivers. We had an amazing podcast today. I really recommend you go to shrimptankpodcast.com and listen to the entire podcast today if you want to learn about how to start a business well, how to grow it, how to run it, how to hire people and retain people. We talked about all that today. While you're on the YouTube channel here, what you should do is click the subscribe button. That way you can get all the great videos that come from the Shrimp Tank every week. You should click that notifications bell. That way you can get notified that the new videos come into play. All this information, what is it going to help you do? You can't get an MBA in entrepreneurship. I guess you could and pay $100,000, but it's not going to be worth it. What you're going to want to do is listen to the Shrimp Tank, watch these videos. That's going to help you be better as an entrepreneur.
Bill, thank you so much for coming on the show today. Tell our listeners today a little bit about Live Oak and what you do there.
What we do is we enable people to stay in their homes as they age. We place highly experienced, thoroughly vetted caregivers into the homes, individual private homes and facilities to care and help people with their activities of daily living. We have over 150 caregivers who have worked over 5,000 hours for us.
Wow.
So we have an experienced staff. We primarily operate in all of North Georgia, all the way up. We just opened an office in Chattanooga.
No, you've done tremendous in hiring and retaining talent. We talked about that on the podcast today. What would you tell people watching this video might be the number one thing that they could do to try to find or hire the right talent in their company?
Well, one of the things we do, and I forgot to mention this in the podcast, is good caregivers know good caregivers. And we pay a reference fee to a caregiver when they bring one to us, and they love it because it's almost found money for them. And then, you know, we ask our friends, and they'll suggest caregivers to us that they've used, and we go after them.
Well, you know, something I found real interesting on our Plead the Fifth section during the show, I asked you, hey, what is the one thing your family would change about you, right? And you answered, well, my level of intensity, which I appreciate in a family setting. But I've also found with entrepreneurs that level of intensity is actually what's needed to run a successful business. Can you elaborate on that?
It is. It's essential. And I also probably suffer from ADD. Quit laughing for any of my friends who are listening to that. And that has been an asset because, you know, 1 minute the crisis is a caregiver didn't show up. Another minute is a crisis of, you know, some lady is mad because she can't find a remote control. And you've got to be able to adjust to which crisis is the most important. And ADD lets you figure that out.
And also having a short memory can also let you move to the next topic really quickly. So how do people get in touch with you? How do I actually find Live Oak?
Well, one of my business partners built our website, liveoakcaregivers.com. And caregivers can sign up on that website, and clients can inquire on that website, or you can just call us with the phone number.
Solid.
So last question in here for those that are watching. They know you know Atlanta well. What is the best restaurant you recommend to people out there to hit up in Atlanta? You got a favorite?
Well, my buddy Andy just got runner-up to the best burger in the United States on Good Morning America.
Wow.
And he owns The Companion. He owns Steinbeck's in Decatur, and we were so excited. He won the best burger in the Southeast, and then he moved up there and ended up runner-up.
Oh, wonderful.
It's amazing stuff. Thanks so much for coming in today, joining us on the post-show wrap-up. Thanks, Lee, for co-hosting today. Certainly, you should check out more of the videos here. If you want to figure out about this term that Lee and I now know called napjitsu, it's a process that may help you actually do better at work. And you can go from drag ass to kick ass in just 30 days. The way to do that is to watch Dr. Michael Bruce, the #1 sleep doctor that Lee and I interviewed on the Shrimp Tank. Check that out here right on our YouTube channel. Go to shrimptankpodcast.com. Go to Apple or Google. Subscribe to the podcast. Every week we'll deliver you this great information from other entrepreneurs so you too could figure out how to be a successful entrepreneur. And that's your post-show wrap-up of the Shrimp Tank.
I've been feeling like a shark in a shrimp tank. Big fish, small pond in the shrimp